Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today, I was sitting in front of my prosperity altar this morning and doing a little bit of prosperity work like I do on most Thursdays. And I was just really pondering about how grateful I am and how I believe that it's that gratitude and appreciation that continues to keep me in a certain frequency, a frequency of abundance. And I'm just now starting to get over. I've been sick the last few days. It's pretty much gone. Well, my son brought it home, and then I got it, and my husband got it a little bit. But oh my gosh, for the first few days, my body just hurt. So I don't know whether or not it was COVID. I don't know if it is COVID. It's still hanging on a little bit. But I am conquering it. That's the words I'm going to use. But I'm just like grateful. I am grateful for the ability to overcome obstacles, the ability to have challenges met, the you know the gratitude for waking up this morning and being able to make this video, and you know uh, just gratitude for all of you guys, the people that come back and support me, and on my channel, and show me that you appreciate me as well as myself appreciating you. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think that abundance and gratitude, especially when it's mixed with more than one person, is an exchange. So I think that, like for instance, I support those that I feel supported by. So, I would hope that most people are probably the same way. If you feel supported, then you support. And it creates this beautiful symbiotic relationship. This beautiful exchange of energy that elevates both parties. And I just I this is really about nothing other than just being grateful, that life is good. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of crappy things that happen in my life just as much as everybody else's that I know. But I think gratitude and abundance comes from recognizing the things that we do have to be grateful for, like things that people take for granted that other people don't necessarily have, like the use of their hands, or the ability to walk and talk, and you know to have loved ones in their lives, and the ability to feel loved from other people and give that love to other people. The ability to feel supported by your community, and to also be able to give that kind of support back to the people that you love and appreciate. And, I my prosperity altar is just overflowing. This was stuff that I had brought in. Do you remember my money tree? How how it was looking really, really bad. Look at how tall this is now. Let me get up closer. I mean, look at it. Let me turn it around a little bit here for you. It's just doing so wonderful. And I brought in my, well, that was already here. That's my husband's, but I take care of it. This is my mint that I brought in from outside. There's my sage that I brought in from outside. I am grateful that I didn't kill them this year. I mean, that is a major achievement for me, you know? And while I was moving in my basil, which is in my living room, I replanted that. I'm hoping that that it lives, but a piece of it broke off, so I put it in a thing of water, and it's rooting. Check that out so I can plant that. At least I hope I can. I hope I'm doing that right. But as I sit here and I'm thinking about, you know, prosperity magic, which is something that, like I said, I like to do every Thursday, because Thursday is, the day of Jupiter, and Jupiter is that planet of expansion, and usually it is considered the most auspicious of planets, the luckiest of planets. So if that's why I choose to do like good health and all positive manner of things and gratitude and stuff like that always on Thursdays. Not that I don't do it other days, but I really, really do it on Thursdays because I am using that energy, that intention. But I was just really, I think that magic sometimes is just about being in a certain energy, and like I said, for me today, just sitting at my altar and reflecting on all of the things that I'm grateful for really keeps that energy coming. So my question to you is today, what are you grateful for? What kind of things are like, do we take for granted? That, I mean, do you have a home that you live in right now, regardless of whether or not it's, whether you own it or you're renting, or whether it doesn't have quite the decor that you want? That's something that is changeable. Throughout my life, there has been ups and downs. My life has not always been this prosperous. We have gone through times of just like losing everything and having to move, and it wasn't because my husband changed his jobs, it wasn't because I had changed my jobs, it was because our economy took a crap, or because a business shut down, or for whatever reason. Life happens. But I think the difference between being in a state of abundance or being in a state of lack is your perspective. Instead of looking at the things that you don't have, do you focus on the things that you do have and what what you appreciate? And I do that. I'm the kind of person that I will fall down, and I fall hard sometimes. I do. But then I say, okay, is this going to help me any? Is this feeling productive or is it counterproductive? What do I need to do in order to get myself out of this? And then I just make that my focus. I make that my plan in order to make my life the way that I want it to be, rather than continuing to focus on the things that I don't have. That's probably why when I watch other people's videos and I see them in a state of abundance, I don't look at them like they're greedy people. I don't look at them like they are bad people or evil people. I don't look at them like anything like that. I look at them like they are living their best life. It's not for me to judge how somebody else makes their money. what they spend their money on, but if they are finding joy in their life, and let's be real here. Just because we are doing videos and just because you see people online or on YouTube or social media and they post something really beautiful and they're just all positive about things that are going on in their life, you can bet that there's a whole lot of things that are not going right as well, but they choose to put their best foot forward. They choose to present to the world a positive view because, and I speak from experience because, listen, I've always got some kind of shit going on in my life. I don't know anybody that doesn't. So when I am putting something out about something that I am grateful for or that I'm excited about or passionate about, how can that ever be wrong unless it's actually hurting another person? Unless I'm like really happy that somebody else is in pain, which is never ever the case. So when somebody else shares their joys with me, I am so grateful because I get so tired of seeing all the bad all the time, and it's everywhere. So we need to counteract that by sharing our abundance and sharing the things that we're passionate about and that we love. And I believe that we love those things for a reason. We are put into this life loving certain things for a reason. And if that is simply to learn a life lesson, it's not anyone else's life lesson. It would be my life lesson. So nothing that anybody else says is going to help me learn my own lesson. You know, maybe I have to live it in order to learn it. So I say, let's just be in a state of gratitude. And I'm absolutely not pinpointing anybody out. Not at all. Um, it was just out of the blue. I was just sitting here and I was just thinking about, you know, how grateful I was for everything in my life and even the shit. I'm grateful for even the shit because you know what? It teaches me lessons and I grow from it. So I don't always like it when I'm going through it, but I'm appreciative. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the lessons because I want to be the best possible version of myself. Sorry about that. I got cut off by a phone call. But I am going to end this just really quickly with the same thing that I do pretty much every Thursday at my prosperity altar. And I would love it if, you know, you join me in this. Whether you're reciting, you know, this mantra with me or whether or not you're just feeling it. I'm telling you, it can definitely help wherever you're at in your life by just changing your perspective. I'm not saying it's going to make your life like tons better, but I'm saying it can make it. No, let me rephrase that. I'm not saying that it's going to change what you're going through, but it's going to change um how you like roll with it, you know? I think that we keep on having the same problems in our lives until we learn our lessons. I know not everybody feels the way that I do about things, and that's okay. That's perfect. But that's just my belief. But I am going to end this, like I said, like I do every Thursday, with the mantra or the words that I always say, and that is, great fortune shines brightly on me, wealth, prosperity, and abundance surrounds me, infinity times three. With undying faith and confidence, I am blessed with loving abundance. Good health and opportunity I do see. The power of positivity protects me. So mote it be. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in this little rant. I don't know where it came from. I just felt the urge to share with you guys. I hope that's okay. And I am sending you love always. Oh, and by the way, look at this new deck. Oh, I'm so in love with it. I cannot even tell you. Thank you for joining me. I love you.